Hi everybody, I'm meteorologist Joe Thompson from the NBC 24 Weather Center on this Labor Day, and I hope the holiday weekend has gone well for you. As expected, things getting a little bit busier out there across our areas. We do have some spotty showers and thunderstorms out there as we wrap up the holiday weekend. Let's show you what it looks like across the Great Lakes, and we have sort of a broken line of storms that extends from the upper peninsula of Michigan back down through the rest of the Wolverine State and into Indiana, and now sneaking into northwest Ohio as we work our way in to late Monday afternoon and early evening. Most of the showers are sort of broken apart here in our area. Becomes a little bit better organized as you get into northern Michigan, and that's where the strongest storms are. So it does look like for the most part we are going to miss out on the severe weather, so that's certainly some good news. But all these storms are forming out ahead of a cold front that is working its way in our direction, and it's along that front that we could see additional development of showers and thunderstorms, especially as we go through our Tuesday morning. So let's zoom on in here and take a look at our forecast for the rest of Monday night and through the day on Tuesday. Will be some thunderstorms out there, scattered in variety as we go through early Monday evening. But then I am expecting a lull in the activity. That first round of showers and storms moves out. We'll probably get through a good chunk of the night on the dry side. But I think once we get around 4, 5, 6 a.m. Tuesday morning, another batch of showers and storms is expected to work its way in our direction. Now, this particular model has it fairly concentrated along the Michigan-Ohio border. Some of the new models coming out right now are actually keeping the heavier bands of rain a little bit south of the Toledo metro area. So I think places like Van Wert, Ottawa, Findlay, Upper Sandusky, Tiffin, you're probably in line to see the heaviest rains out of this. And there will be some soaking rainfall out there for Tuesday morning. Toledo, it's not out of the question that we see some heavy rain, but at this time, the general trend is for the heaviest rains to stay to the south. I think south of US 6 and south of Defiance and BG is where the bulk of that rain will be. But still, some showers and thunderstorms as we go through Tuesday morning, even continuing into the first half of Tuesday afternoon. But we are going to start to dry out from northwest to southeast as we go through Tuesday afternoon. I wouldn't even rule out some late afternoon sunshine as that front finally starts to clear its way out of our area. And then we're looking at quiet weather as we work our way into Tuesday night. The humidity is really going to drop off behind that front as well. So it should be fairly refreshing out there Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning. So your forecast for the rest of our Monday evening calls for variable clouds. Will be between partly and mostly cloudy. That first round of early evening storms will move out, but then we do expect a few more storms to work their way in by sunrise. And those we're going to continue as we go through our Tuesday morning and even to the early afternoon. And again, some of those could produce some heavy rainfall. So you want to have that umbrella handy when you head out to the bus stop or off to work Tuesday morning. And it's going to be a little bit cooler out there for Tuesday as well with the clouds through most of the day, though again we could see some sun later on. Highs in the upper 70s, close to 80 degrees. We do warm back up into the low 80s for Wednesday, though the humidity again will be much lower. So it's actually looking pretty nice for our Wednesday. In fact, that might actually end up being the nicest day of the week, because as we head into Thursday, a warm front will be lifting north. That may fire off an isolated thunderstorm. I'm not too worried about wet weather for Thursday, though, but the steamy, warm air will be back with highs climbing back into the mid-80s. It's going to stay like that for Friday. And then Friday night, kind of what we're seeing out there right now, another cold front will slide through. That could fire off some thunderstorms Friday evening into Saturday. We'll have to watch that out for some high school football for Friday night. There could be some impacts there. It's all going to be dependent on the timing of that front. We even could see a few storms lingering through the first half of Saturday, but after that, we really cool things down with highs falling back into the 70s. The humidity will not be a factor for the second half of the weekend, looking very nice for Sunday. It's going to be kind of cool during some of those nights. We could see lows dropping back into the 40s in some locations. So the end of next weekend and the beginning of the following week is looking fairly cool, but there may be another brief warm up there. You can see about day 9 and 10 there on the 10-day trend where we think warm things back up into the 80s. So a little stormy as we start the week, but at least we got Wednesday coming up. That should be pretty nice here as we start off the shortened work week.